First of all, easy question. Who are you and why are you here at Riviera Connect today?
So my name's Gemma Boss. I'm Client Services Director at Chalk & Ward. Chalk & Ward are the strategic marketing agency who have been managing and running the national destination marketing campaign for the English.
Fantastic. So tell me more about the campaign. What is it? What's your involvement? What are you doing? How's that going?
Yeah. So the campaign, it launched in February of this year. So it launched with a families campaign, and we're also targeting couples as well. So we've got a kind of a two-pronged attack. The main objective of the campaign is to drive visitor numbers to the area, is to increase occupancy rates, all of that, to get people basically back into the area after Britain's Brilliant, after that negative impact of that media.
Yeah.
So it was it's combating all of that, but we've basically doing it through a mix of TV advertising, digital, through influencers, social, and so TV advertising has been the kind of the core of the campaign, really.
Fantastic. And so far, have you got any measured impact of that? Have you got any top line numbers that you can kind of point to? How's it going?
Yeah, it's been going really well, which is great news.
Brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we're all here for. So the campaign itself, it's achieved over 40 million impressions.
Amazing.
And the TV ads themselves have achieved over 10 million views.
Amazing.
And that's across all different channels. So there's the TV advertising, obviously, but it goes across programmatic. It's going across. It was digital out of home. It was display and video, and YouTube, etc. So, and on the influencer campaign that we did. So basically, that's across all of the activity that we've got. So it's achieved, really sort of high impressions and figures, which is great to see. And ultimately, obviously, it has actually translated into the visitor numbers, which is what we were waiting to see.
Yeah.
We've done a big push towards the summer. That's been obviously our main focus for this year, is really pushing towards summer, and we've seen a really marked increase of those visitor numbers, with occupancy rates up year on year from last year at the same time, from August 24 to August 25, and then we're obviously going to keep pushing that into 26, hopefully with the fact of awareness advertising creating more impact as the longer it goes on.
Yeah.
That drip feed, that constant awareness, that constant presence, building that into next year, hoping to see obviously improvement on those figures again. Fingers crossed.
Brilliant. Of course. So bringing it back to the event today, Riviera Connect, obviously you're here, you've been involved with everything, you did a talk here.
Yeah.
What is it about Riviera Connect that is important for you to be here, obviously, aside from the kind of campaign side of things?
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Well, I think so. We came along last year, I think, Chalk & Ward. So we are based in Exeter, but we do have obviously a real passion for working with businesses across the region as a whole. Yeah. We've got members of our team who do live in the area. We've got walking distance from the English Riviera offices, etc. So who are really again passionate about seeing this area thrive and wanting to help it in its journey, really. So when the opportunity came to work with the big company on the campaign, it was one we absolutely jumped at, and being able to then be at this event. So we came along last year as attendees, to sort of get a bit of a feel for it and to have a look down, to understand more about the event itself. And we're here obviously exhibiting this year, and I should say I've done a talk on effective campaign planning as well. So I think it's just it's that being part of this area and being really sort of passionate about wanting to see it succeed.
Yeah.
And I'd say so we're really, really proud of the work that we're doing currently to sort of contribute to that. So some of the figures that we're hearing and seeing, and knowing that we've been sort of an instrumental part in achieving all of that, which is really great news, and we're really proud of that. So we're just really excited in terms of this event, as being part of it and being part of the community.
Fantastic. And obviously you mentioned that you did the talk. Can you just give us a summary of your talk from today?
So I did a talk on the importance of effective campaign planning. So really basically saying that you have to think through all aspects of the campaign, not jumping straight into it, not having a sort of we must get it out there mindset and just doing something for the sake of it.
Yeah.
The importance of actually needing to take that step back, plan your objectives, make sure you've got your audience in mind, audience first approach. Making sure that you've got an idea, there's a concept at the heart of it. It doesn't matter about budget. Every great campaign has a great concept at its heart that you need. and making sure that you really then plan your tactics and your channels. And so there was there's a campaign planning checklist that if you follow, you're much better placed chance for success. And I gave a little bit of insight into the Riviera campaign as well, and the thinking behind that. But it was a sort of an overview into how to do effective campaigns, really.
Excellent stuff. And in terms of obviously going back to the event and it being called Riviera Connect, what sort of, obviously being involved with the campaign, I'm sure many people have come and spoken to you, but what sort of connections have you been making or you're excited to make off the back of today?
So we've had, did you say, sort of lots of different lots of businesses coming to talk to us. There's a real range of businesses here today, ranging from smaller one-man bands, except but that's also really want to talk to them as well. Really interesting to hearing how people are doing the initiatives that people are doing, which is really great. Seeing people setting up new businesses, startups, that entrepreneurial spirit that's that's in the area. Obviously, up to sort of big organisations who are looking and speaking to a potential somebody who's creating a brand new product, wants to launch it to market, and potentially looking for help in doing that. So again, that's an exciting opportunity for us. So we've had lots of really great positive conversations about the range of different businesses and the ways that different businesses are looking to thrive in the region, and it's great to sort of hopefully be a part of that and be a part of people's journeys.
Fantastic. I'll ask you two more questions. The first of which is obviously we're heading into the holiday period. We're heading into Q4 for 2025.
I thought you were going to say Christmas. I thought you were going to use the Christmas word.
I could use Christmas, but no, we'll say the holiday season and obviously Q4 2025, then obviously 2026. You've spoken a little bit about the campaign for the Riviera going forward, but in terms of for you, the business and stuff like that, what can we look forward to from you?
What are we doing? So we are, in terms of Chalk and Ward, as I said, we are a sort of a strategic marketing. Mm-hmm. We're looking to sort of we're repositioning a little bit in terms of just making it a bit clearer as to what we do. We're not just about, obviously marketing is a key part of what we do, but it's about sort of real strategic growth for clients. Yeah. We have a management consultancy arm to our business. We're sort of the Chalk and Ward group, really, and we have management consultancy. We have branding and digital are the kind of areas that we really specialise in. So we're going to be launching new websites that should be launching hopefully soon with that kind of repositioning and looking to, continuing to work with English Riviera, looking to hopefully work with more businesses in this part of the region. We were also down in Plymouth yesterday, again, just wanting to work with more businesses across across the southwest on a broader basis, really. So that's hopefully going to be our sort of biggest steps into next year.
Brilliant. And final question, obviously, in the spirit of connection, how can people find you? Where should they be looking?
So our website is chalkward.com. I won't say the www dot because hopefully everybody should know that bit.
Hopefully.
But yeah, I know. Chalkward.com or we're obviously on Instagram, LinkedIn. But yeah, you can find us on all the social channels and our website. So.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time today. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, Andrew, thank you very much.
Excellent.